Is there anything I can do for you? Huh? Yes? Yes. Yes, Buff. She always has a lot of questions. If you don't have any, you can ask her, borrow some. Okay, Buff?
Yes.
It's okay.
I want to ask about dimensions. I mean, in terms of
Yes, yes. It's okay.
when we're with people that are not initiated, there's a law in physics that says that energy, the lower vibration always has to go to the higher vibration. So I'm wondering, when we sometimes mix with people that are not initiated, sometimes it affects our meditation.
Yes.
And I'm wondering, is that law still true, that the lower vibration goes to the higher vibration?
No. The high vibration go down to the lower. The low cannot go up, only the high can come down. Yours coming down. So what? What are you wondering about?
Well,
you wonder it's coming up or coming down?
No, I'm wondering, is our presence sometimes, because we're meditating and we're initiated, is it helping the other to come up, or is it also bringing us down?
Well, both ways. In order to have them to come up, you have to first come down.
Okay, so my question to that then is, I know that sometimes it's affected me in my meditation,
yes.
But I'm wondering, does it actually bring my level down, or is it something that's just, a natural karmic interchange with people that we mix with?
Well, if you talk in terms of, business, then you lost something. But then you will be replenished again, if you are strong enough. Sometimes, if we are not strong enough, then people drag you down for a long, long time. So make sure your reservoir has always plenty of blessing. That's why you must meditate every day, or else you became Buddha already, or you remember you are Buddha already. You no need to come here, no need to see me. You will feel no need whatsoever about anything anymore if you didn't have to give anything to people. But that's why we are here also. See, we can't just come to this world, take a lot of food, eat, and do everything, then grow up until then, and then meet the master, teacher, whatever, and then just say, okay, that's it, folks. You're on your own. You have to do something automatically, okay? It's just like electric bills and water bill. It comes there automatically from your bank account because you use it, okay? Actually, the things we use from this world is material. But now, we can only repay by spiritual. And that's okay. We're all brothers and sisters. We give, it's fine. It's fine.
So sometimes if we feel that we've been pulled down a little bit, we should just meditate more and hopefully we'll come back up? Or?
Yes, of course. Meditate more or let go. Let it be. This is a system that is the best system. That the one who has should give to the one who don't have. It doesn't matter if it's material or spiritual. That's the way it should be in every world. Our world is so depleted, so degraded, so suffering because people don't give. You understand? Because the have don't give, the have not. Yeah? Even materially. That's why we're so miserable the way we are. Yeah? So we should change. And we can't change the whole world, maybe, so we change ourselves, at least our environment, our brothers and sisters. We live in heaven, in the heaven inside, knowing that we're good, knowing that we do the things we should do. Huh? Understand? As soon as this world become the way we are right now, in terms of material only, our world will never suffer from hunger, want or disaster anymore. Even if there's disaster, we should help each other very quickly. Nobody should be hungry in this world if we follow the automatic system, the way we are doing with our spiritual heritage. See? we have blessing inside, and we don't even think about it. Automatically, we give it to people. Huh? Sometimes you see that, like you go to a hospital or somewhere, just visit somebody, by sitting there doing nothing, they feel better. Huh? Okay? Because you have the blessing with you. And they just deduct it, Yeah. And that's the system of the universe. The haves must give the have-nots. That's the only way we can be God. That's the only way that God is, because it's love. There's nothing else except unconditional love in the universe. That is the most important. And if we can't learn that lesson, we never arrive anywhere. We have to come back again, and feel sorry and feel bad until we really do what we have to do. If we don't know, this doesn't matter, but if we know and we don't do it, we feel very bad. See what I mean? So this society, you know that. All the newspapers report to you that only about 20% of the people in this world who are rich and powerful, that use up even 80% of the resources of the world, natural, resource, in any country, almost a country around this, the United States, you name it. Okay, you name it. Sometimes one family control the whole wealth and resources of the whole nation. Just next door. I don't name it. You know. Okay, next door somewhere. I don't know which direction. Some of the people are here. No, some of the people belong to that nation are here, and they know what I'm talking about. Just one family control that nation, life after life. I mean, generation after generation up to now. Even when the election is the same family. You talk about election, and about freedom, about democracy. But when you study, it is a kind of like how to say, hierarchy, huh? Yes. It's like within the clans, they will abdicate and then give the throne or the position to another one within the clan's member. There's no one else. Only one or two families really control the whole nation. Many countries are like that, not only this neighboring one. Just say an example. And everybody knows it. Shall I name the country? No, I shouldn't. They kill me. Even though it's a fact and everybody knows it, but they say, oh, you talk politics. You're not supposed to. It's not politics, Because after all, politics linked with everything else, the well-beings of every people in this planet, and one country affects the other, Okay, you happy, honey? Anything else?
Well, actually, I wanted to ask, is it, when I'm around disciples, other fellow disciples, fellow initiates, it doesn't matter whether I can speak to them or not, whether they're Chinese or Vietnamese or whatever, I feel really so comfortable, like I'm at home,
Yes.
And it's family, and it feeds me. It feels, so I know naturally, just intuitively, that being around disciples is more elevating to my spirit.
Yes.
And when I'm around people that are not initiated, sometimes I feel really drained,
Yes.
And so I'm wondering, is it harmful to my spiritual practice to hang out with people that are not initiated? Or is it instead a natural process of what I'm supposed to be doing here in my practice in the first place?
Oh, just let it be. You can't avoid people. Besides, we don't practice and hold in all the blessing to ourselves. So I just hang around. Hang with anybody that you have. Be happy that you have, you don't have only the non-initiates in this world. You have also the initiates. You have to look at that way, Then you can come together again, comfort each other, help each other, and then go out and give to the world. And then get kicked, get knocked, and come back up. Yeah. See? Yeah, we're lucky. lucky. We have big family. We have people whom we can share, the same ideal, the same common interest, and who understands us, and who supports and help us, and who are really honest and sincere to us. That is a great comfort. Other people out there, they don't have it. Can you believe it? So you should go out more. Let them know what a good person you are. Let them see that they are still trustworthy person. Let yourself be an example. Okay? And they follow you and they follow you. That is their problem. Why hide? It's okay. Go hang around. I go all kind of places. Yeah, I don't just hang around here. I'm happy to see you, but I hang around everywhere. What do you think? I stay in hotel, I go eat in dentist restaurant, I go coffee n'importe quoi. Yeah, I go McDonald's, sometimes eat chips and apple pie. Yeah, actually, I go anywhere. I don't even think that, okay, I go here, I get trouble or not. I don't even think. I just go. Everywhere is God's place. Everywhere is your house. Okay? Good question for a change, Bob. Good question. You've grown up. We used to ask all kind of garbage. Question. To the point. Huh? Thought about it. You already cut and trim a lot. That's not bad. Yeah, next time do the same. Anyone else? No? Yeah, wow. The couple. Yeah, you can't go without yes.
Master, sometimes I feel like I spend a lot of my time in routine things, for work and things that don't involve my whole being, my mind.
Yes.
And I realized that the times that I have involved myself fully, with people, and in the learning, that's where I have developed my compassion. And so I have a hard time, go from meditating a lot and feeling at peace, but not wanting to change anything or even to get involved, too closely, to wanting to touch people more or being touched by them in a way that my compassion grows.
Yes.
But one throws me out, but makes me feel, and the other one keeps me balanced.
Yes.
And so I go back and forth, and I don't know, is the compassion coming from total unconditional and, letting the inner power do it, or should I do it from the bottom also, being here in the world and as a human, as a person, with my personality, all of that, my background?
I think you just do whatever is there, huh? No, I don't think so much. And because the mind don't even have an answer for that, no? You just ask, but it never really an answer, huh? Because the mind think all kind of things. Even if they give you an answer later, you think, oh, but. However, I think, just do whatever you have to do, yeah? Whatever you feel like at that moment, whatever you can't avoid, okay, at that moment. Okay, if you can avoid some time and go lazy, okay. And sometimes you feel like doing it, is the urge in you to do something, then do it. Huh? Whether with ego or without ego, who can control this and who cares? Just do it. Huh? Even if you do things with ego and when it benefits people, then at least some people are benefited. Huh? Who cares about your ego or not ego? Huh? And sometimes there are some causes to make us do something, and we don't know why it is like this. The cause is there so that you do it, or else you don't do anything. Sometimes like that. So just don't think. Do whatever you have to do. I think this is simple. Huh? Yeah. I'm also like you, I think a lot. Should I come to my group meditation? Should I not? Oh, what for should I come there? I'm scared of people, you know. They always give me trouble. But then I said, oh, what the heck? Just go. Yeah. We have trouble with our mind, huh? We know what is good. We know what is right, but they always try to interfere, make trouble for us. No, don't do that. Yeah, nobody else do it. No, this is not good for you. You know, you don't feel good last time, remember? You want to suffer again or what? Thing like that, you know. We can't just calculate too much, huh? Just live naturally, spontaneously, carefree. Do whatever. When it's not harmful to people, just do it. When it's harmful, then you think twice, huh? Why? Huh? Why you should do this? Okay, then you know this is no good. But anything else, just live your life, huh? Because when we do things harmful to people, it comes back to us. And when we do harmful things to people, like, for example, killing people, then we go to jail. For example, like that, huh? So there's no need to think even about it. Okay, males?
Good evening, Master.
Good evening.
You have a wonderful sense of humor.
Do I? It's good.
I'm practicing the convenient method. I'm not initiated yet. But I would like to ask you about, because lately I have a problem with some people. I feel like compassionate and tolerant to them. But sometimes it's like you feel that they can take advantage of your good feelings and they push you a lot. Like taking you to a very difficult situation when you don't know exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to ask you if I feel rage or bad feelings about that, is it bad to get initiated? What should I do in order to like stop that from happening? Or I'm taking the right direction, or should I do like fight back? Or I don't know if you can give me some advice about that. Or
Fight back what?
well, you feel like they push you. They
Who push you? To what?
To fight, to get up like in a fight, or you know, because they act like bullies. You know, it's like
people provoke you to be angry.
That's right.
For what reason? For what reason? Who?
Well,
you have to be more particular. Then I can be more particular to you.
Yeah,
I just say don't fight.
Let's say kind of my neighbor. She's my neighbor, and she had bad feelings about me, and she pushed the situation in order to get a fight with me. I'm trying to avoid it, but until this moment, it's like it's hard for me to avoid it. So
yes.
I don't know if, because when I show myself more tolerant and I don't you know, push back, and it's like she grows more, you know, and tries. That's right. That's
okay. For what reason is she treating you like this? Can I know?
Actually, she was like complaining about something that I really, you know, understood that wasn't bad at all. Just
what?
Well, I was like stepping in the floor of my house at 11, like this time at night, and she would bang on the floor, you know, because I'm living upstairs from where she lives. And she was like insulting me.
She live downstairs, you live upstairs?
Yeah, I live upstairs.
And you stay late?
No, not too.
And she doesn't want you to stay late?
She goes to bed very early, like 6, 7, 8 at night, so I don't go that early to bed.
Oh, yes.
And that's what provokes her, like, bad feelings about that. But I can't do anything. I mean, I cannot fight in my apartment, you know, I would like to.
Okay. So she requests. Oh, what is it that disturbs her? Is the light or is you walking?
It's my steps on the floor.
Okay. It's very easy. You don't wear shoes, you just wear slippers or wear socks. And when you walk on the carpet, it don't make noise, does it?
There's no carpet in the floor of the apartment. That's why
I see.
But I walk with the slippers. I don't throw parties, nothing like that.
Understand. Even the steps. Okay,
that's
I understand.
Right. So
I understand. Okay. You have to understand her point of view also. She's very sensitive person. Very light sleeper, that's why.
Absolutely.
Okay, why don't you put some carpet in your house where you normally walk?
Because I'm kind of allergic to...
allergy to carpet?
And actually to this little box or something that lives in the, little insects or something that...
Insects? In the carpet? But there must be some kind of carpet that don't have bugs, you know, like synthetic kind. Huh?
Well, yes.
Okay, then move. You have no solution, then move or fight. Or tell her to move.
Well, I don't feel like moving. I mean, I think I have the right to walk in my apartment.
I understand
So,
that. Yes.
It's like,
I understand. Okay, why don't you, then ask her to change, you go downstairs, she go upstairs. Yeah, talk to her. Yeah?
I think I will tell her to come here and visit you and try to...
No. It's not my problem.
I know.
No, she won't listen to me over the carpet. Okay? Is there any way you can put a carpet that doesn't have bugs in it? There is a carpet. They say yes, there are some carpet that no bugs in it.
Well,
Is it too expensive for you? Is it too big or big places you can't afford it or anything? Just say it.
You say I don't like carpets. I mean, it's like I prefer to the wood.
Oh yes.
Yes,
Then I
I don't
understand.
like carpets.
Well, then fight with her. Do what the hell you want to do.
Thank you very much. When the time for fight comes, I hope you're nearby me. So, yeah. Thank you.
I'm not good at fighting. When people fight, I run. So don't count on me. I used to learn Kung Fu, but I never hit people. Yeah? I learned it self-defense when I was young. But then I never hit people. Not with that power. Okay? Don't count on me. Well. See? All kind of problems. Why? What to do? Huh? What would you suggest to him? Move out. They all say you move out. You live alone, single? Yeah? Wife or not?
Yes, I do.
You single?
Yes.
That's very simple. How old is the neighbor downstairs? Is she also single? I'm trying to find solution. I'm very diligent. Hey, answer me.
Well, actually, she's married. But,
She is?
maybe we can rearrange the three of us. Maybe.
Oh, she has a husband downstairs also?
Yeah, she's got a husband.
Then I don't advise you to fight with her. Does her husband complain too?
No. Her husband is nice.
Oh, I see. Well, I can understand that. You know, suppose I live downstairs, and I'm a light sleeper and I want to sleep early so that I can go to work early next morning. And if somebody keep walking up and down upstairs all the time, I probably would get nervous, you know, and agitated as well. You must understand this. It's real. It's real.
Well, it's real, but...
It can be very, very agitating.
I don't walk too much.
I know that.
I try to avoid walking as much.
I know that. Okay, I tell you a joke. This joke everybody knows, just to demonstrate. You know? There was a man who lived upstairs, and another man who lived downstairs. A downstairs man have a little heart problem. Heart, he have heart trouble, Maybe a heart attack or something like that. And the man upstairs come home late every night. And every time he come home, he kick his shoes. 1 and 2. And then bang, bang. Yeah? And then the man very, very troubled, you know. So he said to the man upstairs, "Oh, please, I'm very sensitive. Could you please don't, kick your shoes every time you come home like that? Because I have heart problem, Every time you kick like that, my heart feels so bad. Come back." So the man upstairs said, yes, I'm very sorry, I'll be careful. Okay, so the next night he came home late again, and he forgot, he kicked one shoe, bang. And then he remembered the request of the neighbor downstairs. And then then he began to take the other shoe very quietly and put it right there. And then went to bed. Half an hour later, or an hour later, the man downstairs come up, knock on his door, say, open. And the upstairs man open, say, well, what is it? He said, please bang the other shoe. You know this joker, right? He was waiting, and then the upstairs man said, well, why, you know? He said, because you bang one shoe and I keep waiting for the next one. I can't sleep. When I was in Germany, I worked late. I worked in the night. As a student, sometimes I have to work late, earn some extra money. So I came home late. So naturally, when I came home, I walked, I lived upstairs, and the landlady lived downstairs. And when I walk around, she also feels very bad like that. And she make a lot of noise, make a lot of hell for me. And then so I had to move out. I did not understand her problem, but I thought, why should she make trouble for me if she doesn't feel trouble herself, It must be real for her, even though I don't understand. I live upstairs. When you walk, sometimes the floor creak, click, like this. Or my shoes, I make noise on the floor. So I had to move out. I really did. So maybe you consider a better apartment or live downstairs next time. So either of you must do something. So you are single, you are very easy to find another apartment. I suggest you make the first sacrifice. If you don't want carpet, if you don't want to irritate neighbors, if you don't want to have a bad name of hitting a woman, you better move. There are a lot of apartments for rent everywhere. You never know. You never know what's good is awaiting for you after you move. Yes. I told you many stories. There was a man who, there was a true story in India. The man who, that was during the war, and he ran into a house for shelter because they were bombing. That man went to a house for shelter. And then that family member insists kicking him out. Don't let him stay there. Doesn't matter how much he plead, how much he beg, how much he try to evoke their compassion, they throw him out physically. And then he has no way. They throw them out. The whole family throw him out. So he has to run elsewhere. And as soon as he ran out of the house, the bomb dropped right into that house and killed the whole family. So do not insist on whatever we think that is good for us, because we never know what is good. Okay? You understand now? All right? Okay. Any other questions? Any other question? Are you satisfied?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome. Yes?
Permission for you to sing anything?
Sing a song? Jesus, how long will it last? 5 minutes? Okay, sing. Okay, sing now.
Mỗi người thì cũng xa, còn bao giờ nhớ ta, như nào chỉ đôi ngờ từng từng.
You have a boyfriend, you mean? Then why you sing that kind of song? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Very nice. Well, you never know. Children nowadays.
Does the good of the many outweigh the needs of the one?
Is it good?
Does the good of the many outweigh the need of the one?
Does the good of the many outweigh the needs of the one?
Oh, it depends. Depends on who that one is. What do you mean? Can you please explain to everybody? Do you understand him? No. Not really. Could you please be more specific?
If a simple person does something that affects a lot of people, and those people don't know about it, is it right for him to do that? Or is it, even though it might cause him great pain and discomfort, is it right for him to do that act?
Oh, if somebody do good to a lot of people, and those people don't know, should he continue to do that? Is it good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it depends on that person. If he chooses to do good to people, and people don't know, that's even good. Why not? Why should we do things and let people know about it? God does a lot of good things and nobody even know him. What's good for that guy to do good to all of us and we don't even bother to thank him? Most people. They say thank you, but it's okay. Huh? We do good because we have to do good. Because this is our quality to do good. Not because people have to know it or not know it. Jesus tell you to do something good in the right hand and don't let even the left hand know it. Okay? You are happy with my answer? No? Oh yes? You have other question? Okay.
Personally, no.
No, good. I understand what you mean. But it's okay. It's okay to always do good. Doesn't matter how much you have to sacrifice. It's okay. In my opinion, only my opinion. My opinion don't apply to everybody. I have to do what I feel right. And you have to do what you feel right. It doesn't matter. I can't change. For example, if I have to do good to people, even if I suffer, I have to continue. I can't change. It's a nature, you know? It's nature. I have to beg you, please ask question or what? I know you have a lot of question in your head, just pour it out. Yeah, Cambodian. Yes, it's okay.
Dear Master, before I got in this session, I was my home and I tried to explain my parents want to follow Master, and they agree me. But can I teach company for them, or I want to teach them about initiation for I have the group meditation in my family. But and when the Master remove center, and I cannot ask them to follow Master. Yeah.
If do they want convenient method? Do they want it?
Yes, they want.
Okay, all right. Then I give you the permission to teach them, because there's not no other people in Cambodia. If there are a messenger, in Cambodia, when you are there with them, you can request the messenger to teach to them. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
If not, then you teach them.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Master, we thank you very much to let us have many opportunity to see you and enjoy the times with you.
You're welcome.
Our center in San Jose is preparing documents and paper to turn it to the county for a permit to build our center. Hopefully, a couple months later, the county will grant us the permit so we can utilize all the land that you buy for us with all your love and your energy. Last 2 weeks when we came here to see you, and we heard that you about planning to come to San Jose. So I arrived in San Jose in Monday morning at her house and mentioned to her that Master is about planning to come to San Jose. I like to ask you to allow to
spread the news to other people.
I didn't say that officially, did I?
No, but
So why you want to make it a problem?
we want to prepare the center because the center is not very clean and the grass is.
So that means only when I come it should be prepared and clean?
We want to make it more beautiful.
No, you should not do that. You should always do that all the time. Not just wait for me or catch me when I come. That is a wrong notion. Besides, I didn't announce it, officially. I might want to surprise people, and that's a pleasant surprise. Yeah? And because you make so much noise, you scare me, that's why I didn't come. Maybe, you never know. The Maya hear it and make trouble for me here, so I couldn't come. I was going, but not officially like that. I was just going, and then when I'm ready, I come down see you. See who's there, who's not. I don't want to come when people are all ready and prepare and fake their own, moral face to see me. I want to see who's there, who's really practicing. And I see what you did to your center. I don't want to come and you put the red carpet. I had that many times. I don't need it. Okay? Whenever I come somewhere, I want to help your center, I want to help your people genuinely and just naturally. I don't need a big reception. Okay? So next time, wait for my announcement. So she didn't allow you, right?
She said that just let them like nature, so, and just be natural, where to whatever community said. But it's really some grass there we need to clean up and.
Then you should tell people clean up in case master come.
Yes,
right? If you want to do that.
We mean to do that, but she didn't allow me to do so because I cannot argue with her on those things. So
Is that right? Is that right? You didn't allow him to clean the center? Clean the mess?
It was when Brother King asked, then I just said, we're supposed to clean every week, every time we come. Then just let it be, because we're supposed to keep the center clean every time, not only because you come in. Then, yeah, he come every time, he come in, they cut the grass himself. Yeah. I never say no. I appreciate it because I cannot go. Thank you.
So, what shall I do? To come or not to come? Are you okay without me? Huh? I come when I feel ready, okay? And you should clean up your center all the time. Last week I came here also surprised. And I had to clean the center. So don't worry about me. I do that all the time. When I'm fit, it's okay. Only when I'm very bad, bad mood, bad health, then I scream. Most of the time I don't scream. I just say, do it, please. It look a mess. Didn't I do that? Huh? Last week? LA people? Yeah? Yeah, you're a witness. See? I'm not as bad as my reputation. People just make a bad name out of mine. I am very good. The center is your second home, or maybe even first home, see? Where you come and have good time, and get together, huh? Get support for the bums of the world, and share with each other your sorrows, your loneliness, yeah? Helping each other to survive in this boring and, empty of fun world. So you should take care of it. So when you come, you feel more comfortable, okay? It's not for me. Even if I go there just a few hours, then I go away. What for you have to make it clean for me? You make clean or not clean is for you. Okay? Of course, when I come and see it's beautiful and clean, then I'm happy for you. Huh? And I'll be proud of you. And all the guests come, I'll be proud to present to them, or you'll be proud to present to them your home. And because that represents you, see? So just do it together. Huh? Don't wait until the contact person tell you. You probably ask her and say, okay, what shall we do? Which section and do what? You know, anybody have idea, you know, get together and get the best idea out of it. And vote for the best idea, okay? Vote, don't fight. Yeah? Vote. And it doesn't matter if that best idea might not be the best of the whole world, but that's all you got, then just do it. Huh? You learn by mistakes. You learn by your own initiative. It's not always I have to tell you what to do. You've been in Melody and you see the magazine, you see how I do my work, you see how I take care of the environment. That gives you the idea, okay? That's how you learn to live your life the way you want. Not exactly the way my life is, but it's just an example of beauty and cleanliness, because that represents godliness within you. That represents heaven. So don't wait to go to heaven, bring heaven down to your center at least. If not to earth, then bring it to your center. That's the idea of cleaning and tidying up and beautify the center. Not wait until the master come and then make the best, you know, fake it all, you know, quick, you know, and make all the grass tremble. And oh my God, he didn't touch me for years. Well, what's the problem, huh? Yeah? All the tree. Well, it's me next, you know, because you get nervous and then cut anything. Yeah? The thing you should cut, you don't cut, and the thing you shouldn't cut, you cut it all. Yeah, if you wait until the last minute when I come, then that's what it happens. Okay? Do it as a matter of routine, as a way to represent your own beauty inside. That's the way it is. And that's the beautiful way and the best way, okay? For yourself and for whomever you want to bring there and share with it. You know, we should share with people the beautiful things. We shouldn't share the bad things. Huh? If we can help it, huh? Sometimes we have sorrow, okay, and we share with people and help us and give us advice. That's okay. It's okay. But you should not do it deliberately when it's beautiful and you can beautify it and you just let it be ugly. That's no good. Huh? It's no good. You see, that's why I didn't come. Maybe because you didn't prepare your center in anyhow. Just wait until I come and do it. My God, what else do you wait? What else? Suppose I never come, and you let it be like that? You're not happy with the center that I bought for you? Huh? You are happy? Yes. Okay, then show it. Show it. Let me know that you're happy. Last time, the other center was more expensive. And you were not very happy with it. So, oh, garlic. Oh, next to the road. Oh, a neighbor. Oh, what? All too far. This time it's near already. No garlic. Just horse manure. Smell better? We used to eat a lot of garlic before. You know, with steaks and hamburgers. Yeah? So that's why you had to smell it. Alright, now you smell second-hand garlic or second-hand herbs, whatever that kind of is. Is it so bad? No? It's okay? You don't have to put up with it. Just complain and then it'll be gone, and the next time we move to a cow shed or something. For a change. That was a bad, bad joke. I think you know already. Joke about drinking tea in hell. Did you know that? No. I think you do. Just wondering. Really, you know? Okay. I pretend that you tell the truth. There was a guy who died, and as he did not follow Master Ching Hai, he went straight to where his friends are, you know. And then the devil there took him around, you know, as a hospitality or welcome newcomer to hell. Took him around and looked which hell he preferred. So wow, terrible. Here they cut people into half, you know, there they chop people into pieces, and another place they took one piece of flesh after another, you know, and you die and live again, die and come back to life again. Suffer so much, and over there they burn people, barbecue, you know, and the other place they put people in the oil, you know, oil urn, you know, burning oil. Terrible. He said, oh no, I don't like none of these. I don't think I prefer any of this. Is there anywhere else better, you know? I said, no, we still have a couple more places, you know, come with me. So the devil took him to another place here, and then he saw some people standing in the pond of, you know, filth, yeah? Including, you know, the U and the UR and the X, EX. You know that, huh? The rest you write, okay? The rest you write down. Fill in, huh? UR and then ta-ta-ta, and EX and ta-ta-ta. Right? Or ST, OO, ta-ta-ta. Okay. Stand in the pool like that, you know, filthy and smell terrible. But they were all drinking tea and seemed enjoying very much that cup of tea. Some biscuits as well. Then the man said, oh, okay, I think I consider this is not bad. It's not bad. It's the best of all. Okay, I take this. I take this help. Okay, so as soon as he say that, you know, the devil will throw him in the pond, standing together with the people. And then there come a gong, then bong, and the other, you know, the devil in charge of that hell area say, come on everybody, head down, tea break's over. You know this story already, right? Okay, at least you can have a good laugh. Yeah. Sometimes we try to avoid one hell, but we run to another. It's the same. So try to work together. Because you are all you have, you know? These are all the people that we have. The one that are next to us, no matter what. They are the most trusted people that we can count upon anytime. Okay? Where else do you want to find better people? Tell me. Despite all our mistakes, our shortcomings, our weakness, where else do we find better people? Huh? So talk together. You know, argue if you have to, but then argue to the point. Make a conclusion out of it. Okay? And then make peace with each other again later and begin to do things. Argument is okay, it's acceptable. As long as you argue, you know, for something and then conclude it, you know, make a conclusion out of it. Sometimes you talk, you can't avoid, you know, emotion, that's okay, but make something out of it, not just argue and then fall out with each other and then don't do nothing and then hate each other. It's not good. Argument is not bad. Just that when you hate each other because of the argument, that is bad. Okay, argument not bad. Angry not bad. Just when you hate each other because you're angry, that is bad. Nothing is really bad. It's what you make out of it is bad. Okay? Alright. So you happy now?
Master, how to think about the we have to project all the overnight for the
What's the problem?
for the private school
Huh?
for the children.
What?
Like private school, like
Private school?
Yeah, for children. Because we really need. Sometimes we need for children. Our school and convenient for the vegetarian food and lecture. Sometimes meditate activity for children. The house.
It's very good, but I don't know, the government, I don't think it's so simple. I don't think it's very simple, okay? We have to have a lot of children in order to make a school. And then we have different ages. I think just let them be natural. You can't isolate children too much. And they don't know how to deal with the world anymore later when they come out. Okay? Just pack vegetarian food for them. Train them to defend for themselves. Tell them what to say no, what to say yes. Tell them all the bad things about drugs and, abuse and all kinds of things. Tell them everything in black and white. And let God protect them. Alright? Because whatever it is, you can't just have everything. Okay? I probably have one school there, and then how about Africa, how about China, how about Vietnam, how about, Jesus. Yes?
Queen of the universe, can you explain me which is the fourth dimension?
Which is the fourth dimension?
Yes. To get
Yesterday
into
the same question. You and your brothers, right? You teamwork? Yesterday he asked the same question, I answered already.
But this is not a fourth level. This, you said something about that Earth is gonna get in the fourth dimension. And I don't know what is the fourth dimension.
No, it's nothing. Just another name for probably other kind of planet people. Okay?
Okay.
You don't care even if the fifth dimension come here. Just meditate. Huh? I don't remember saying that, but probably, when I talk about extraterrestrial people, people from other dimension. Because here we know only kind of, three dimension, right? Up, down, and flat. Yeah, something like that. You can say four dimension here also. Left, right, up, down. Huh? And behind, 5, front, 6. 6 dimension we have. People use different names for a lot of things. We should not bother. Okay? There are many other people in different planets, different consciousness, that's for sure. Otherwise it would be a waste of space. Huh? It's only God if only can, produces stupid people like us, then I don't think we bother to even worship him. There are something beyond us. And you can call it 4th dimension, 5th dimension, or beyond dimension, invisible dimension, anything we do, okay? Okay? Don't fix on that 4th dimension, cut it out. Don't fix on one word. You're stuck, okay? You're stuck for that, you're stuck with that all the time in your meditation. Uh-oh. Next one. Are you okay? Yes?
Not really. I just know that if you want to get the help for that extraterrestrial people who is maybe is coming, when you are meditating, you can tell them that you can help them. And I would like to know if it is truth or it's just bad information.
I don't understand. What is it? Who help whom?
Okay.
You mean me or you mean us?
No, I mean me. Okay, us, the disciples.
When you meditate, you say to them you want to help them?
We can contact them and tell them that
Well,
we
if
are
you
ready
can.
to help them.
If you can. I don't know who's helping whom. I don't know if you can even help them.
Well, that they can contact with us.
If you want to,
They
yeah.
are a good one.
Sure. They know already.
Do we have your permits for this? Is it good?
They
Or
know
is it-
already. If they want to come to you, they come to you, okay? If they don't want to come, they don't come.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe they don't need us. They know already, okay? All the celestial being, all the extraterrestrial being know that you are good. Know that we are good. No need to tell them anything. They know more than we do about us. They know more about us than we know about them. Don't worry. Don't worry. When it's time comes, when they need us, they'll let you know. No need to make too much effort, okay? All right? I'll see you sometime. Question? Yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Dear Master, I have a question. I have a. Can I speak Vietnamese?
Why? You speak well English.
Okay. My father, he's in France. He want. Can you initiation for him, please?
If he wants.
Yeah, he want. He vegetarian about six months.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and 75 years.
Don't ask me. Okay? You know. You can practice convenient method, that's enough. Okay, symbolic. Anyone who asked me something? Question? No? Just look at me. Yeah. Oh, Thu, huh? Yeah. You make a lot of money in Thailand. You don't give me anything. Yes? Yes, sir?
Yeah, I have a question. I have a question on mind concentration.
Yeah.
Meditation. And I want your personal opinion. I want your personal opinion as me as an individual to improve my concentration.
Group concentration?
Within the meditation.
Oh. Improve. Okay.
Improve it.
Yes, yes.
Maybe maybe you have some suggestions besides the meditation as well to improve it, or I just want your personal opinion.
Understand. Where do you think you lack? You know, what do you think, in which area you think you need improvement, or general?
Complete, absolute focus.
Concentration.
I think what it is letting go. I have a problem letting go sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time actually. And I'm forced to let go, but I have a hard time letting go with my own mind. I mean, training it.
Yeah.
And I just want your opinion on that.
I understand. Yes, yes. This is the most difficult thing that all of us have, no? Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's why we have to do it every day until we master our own individual stamina. It takes a lot of energy to concentrate. People don't believe it. Yes. I understand completely what you say. Because, for example, you know, sometimes I sit in the public and have to answer questions for many hours. And when I come home, sometimes my attendant or my driver, whoever happened to be at that time, you know, to be near me, and they go on ask me questions again, you know, in the car. Blah, blah, oh, Master, sing for us, you know, and things like that. You know, I say, oh my God, I could just die right now, you know. And to them, it's nothing. I just sit there and laugh, you know, and make joke and very lightheartedly answer people, and they thought it's a fun. But I have to concentrate on every question, you know. Sometimes the question is not as simple and clear like what you said, but sometimes they speak in French, you know, different language, and even in English, you know, they have Oxford English, Queen English, King's English, Princess English, you know, Wales English, Yorkshire English, you know. Oh my God, and you have to concentrate, or else you answer the wrong question, you know, and all that, and people think it's fun. I say, no, that's a 3-hour concentration for me. Listening and answering. But it looks so easy because I don't make it hard, you know. I don't make it like a big problem, but the concentration comes easy. Maybe it's easy for me when I concentrate on people question and answer, but still it's a concentration. And I put all my being into it. And the same. When we sit in meditation for 3 hours, 2 hours, If we do not concentrate, it can be very frustrating. And if we do concentrate, in the beginning it takes some energy, right? And it can be tired sometimes to some people. But to some people it's easy. It's easy. It depends on our background too. Yeah? What kind of job are you doing or education? Can I ask? Yeah.
I'm in a very chaotic time in my life. I just graduated from college. And,
Wow. Nice.
And I'm in the process of debating whether I'm going to go back to school. I'm thinking of going into Chinese medicine.
Uh-huh.
And my thing is when to do that. That's what I'm having a problem with.
Uh-huh.
The timing in that. And because I want to study Chinese, get it fluent, as well as with my medicine education.
Yeah.
And so it's a very, how could I say it? It's a very enjoyable time in my life. It's like a relief,
Yeah.
and at the same time, you know how there's an old saying that a sage always knows what to do when there's nothing else to do.
Uh-huh.
And with me is, I still have a little bit. I got things to do still, and
Yeah.
I want that moment where I have nothing to do, where I can
Uh-huh.
just focus on me.
Uh-huh.
And it seems like I never have that.
Yeah, never. Don't worry about this. None of us have, you know. Yeah, don't wait. Don't wait, you know. Use whatever time you have and whatever moment you have. That's the only thing we have to do. Because even I wait until when I have nothing to do, I never have that too, you know. Just when I graduate from masterhood, I thought, that's it, you know, now I can just sit down and drink tea. And then that's when problem begin, you know. Actually, you're doing fine. You're doing fine.
So you're saying so if I feel that I feel I need to jump back into school, go with it, because it's kind of weird, but I something feels right, you know, just
Yeah, then do it.
it feels right.
If
you
it
know?
feels right, just do it. What else, you know? Even if I tell you don't do it, when you feel right, it's conflicting, you know? Whatever feels right, then we must do it, right? Yeah? Especially it's good for you, and then it will be good for many people in the future. Suppose you do something harm to yourself or other, then you must consider, even if it feels right or feel good. But in this thing, no harm, and you like it, then just do it. Yeah? You will always have time, really. The more time you have, the less work you do. The less concentration. It's not true that you have more time, you concentrate more. No, it's not true. Sometimes we work very hard. At the end of the day, the mind is exhausted. So when we sit down, it comes. Because it don't want to think anymore. It's tired also. It depends, you know. It's the effect sometimes is more, it's different than what we expect. Yeah. But sometimes we're lazy all day, you know, and the mind wander all over. And then when we sit in concentration, we are exhausted from all the nonsensical thinking. And then we couldn't also concentrate, or maybe just fall asleep. Just take whatever you have. And that's the best. Okay? Do whatever you can at that moment, and that's the best. Even if you sit for a few hours and you can concentrate only maybe 10 minutes, that's okay. You know, don't expect too much, because the expectation exhausts you too. And then make obstacle. Because you sit here worrying about what you get instead of just enjoy and let go. Yeah, if you don't concentrate, so who is there to judge you? Yeah, you are here to learn, to enjoy the process of learning. Enjoy the process of trying to master yourself, and take your time. Take your time. Yeah? We all have time. We have eternity. Yeah? And we're already here. See what I mean? Yes. It's just like you have graduated from college, right? Oh my God, that's a big deal.
That's hell, I think.
Congratulations. And besides, you see, but you had to learn a lot before that, you see? And now you just arrive at college. Okay, arrive at the graduation, so take your time, enjoy it. It's okay. Yeah? None of us can concentrate 3 hours. Sometimes they just sleep for 3 hours. And whenever I come in, the children are awake and say, oh, is that real master or, manifestation? Don't worry, you're doing fine. You're doing fine, brother, yeah? But I am impressed by your sincerity to want to know God, and that's what's important. It's not the outcome.
I lack patience. I want more, and the thing is I want to give a lot too at the same time, but I know my own limitation, and it's just trying to break the bad habit within my mind, you know, that in my daily life. And sometimes I don't always have the answer, but it will come. The answers come eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
And one thing I noticed with the blessing power is when I distinguish the issue I have from the past, maybe from my childhood, it could be maybe from another lifetime, and I distinguish what it is, and I realize this is just a manifestation in my mind, and it's like, whoa, you know, and it's like, and all of a sudden it's like, I get this feather-like feeling.
Yeah, you see, that's the result. You know, you don't have to have this feather feeling all the time in order to become a Buddha. You know, good things don't have to be a lot. You know, just once a while we realize that's it. You know, oh, that's very, very good and very important to us to realize once a while. If you realize like this every day, how you go to college, how you work, how you even think of eating or sleeping or even do anything else. You know, you want to just sit there and enjoy that all day long? Can, but then why? You know, we have a lot of time later to enjoy in heaven. Now we are here, we just have some taste of samadhi, of bliss sometimes, just to enable us to go on in this life for a while. Since we are here, we enjoy this life as well. Okay, we are here. God made us to be here. It's for something. And meanwhile, even give us a taste of heaven. That means we can live double life, you know, heaven and earth at the same time. We're happy. Okay? If you're in samadhi all the day, or you die. Yeah, really, you don't want to do anything. All right? You're doing perfect. I know you're doing right. And I told you before, huh? Before you told me this experience, I said you're doing okay. Huh? I think I know something. You're welcome. Yeah, that's the moment of realization that people talk about, you know. Sometimes it just happens fast. But we don't compare, you see, because 5 minutes in realization is like eternity too. The time is only important to us here. It's not important in eternity. Yeah.
师傅，我代表那个我家师姐，大陆的师姐，问你一个问题。她和我印心一样，已经2年了，现在也看不到光，也听不到声音。昨天打电话，专业又问一下，他还是一样，听不到也看不到。因为那边那大陆的情况，你师傅都知道，既不能看，也听不到，也不能去打坐。
在家里打坐也可以。
就是他现在比较那个渺茫啊，就在家打坐，也看不到光，也没有体验。所以说他要我现在在美国，他就是想看问师傅，看这个办法怎么样可能有补救的方法吗？
也不会了，大概他自己期待太多了，不可能，我们打坐不可能没有声音，也不可能没有光。有的时候，我们看到像白天一样，懂吗？我是像天空一样，然后他是认为又不是了，他大概期待很多。不过我们那个等级不一样哈，有时候不是说为了光或是硬而已，我们生活有改变，爱心有增长啊，那个也是更好的体验。我们呢有对那个世界的事情比较明白啊，对别人比较有耐心，比较有了解的心，那个也是体验，并非说是在那边你是看光而已，有时候光变成我们了，就我们看不到那么多了。比方说你看不到光，不过别人看到你自己发光，了解师父意思吗？
了解。
哎，你跟他说别担心。
师父，我还有个问题。我是8月18号打坐，就是那边的师父告诉我这个前世的问题，前世的妈妈这一世又出现了，而且里边那个师父让我认这个妈妈，这个妈妈现在已经是别人的妈妈，前世的妈妈是现在已经是别人的妈妈，所以我现在就是说是认还是不认？
不认。
这个妈妈现在还是我们的同修，
这样就好了。
还是我们同修，还是我们我的师姐，所以说我就是一直感到这个问题没有 我自己拿不定主意，所以说要问问师傅是
问什么？你现在有妈妈吗？
有妈妈呀，
那就好了。那别的妈妈不管他了。
所以说这打坐前世的这个情景啊，
认着更麻烦啊。
还是不认，
不用认了。有时候我们前世妈妈现在当那个狗的妈妈，认也是很麻烦，是真的啦。你记得释迦牟尼佛告诉我一个故事吗？他有一天去托钵啊，然后那个去到那个家里那边，那个主人啊很有钱啊，就出去外面去他走了，意思说不对他不客气啊，不给他东西又骂他，赶他走，赶佛走了，然后在佛在那边笑了，就说：“那你这个人好无名吗？啊，你现在跟你的妈妈结婚了，然后你吃你的爸爸，啊，然后你对你以前的对什么以前的那个前世的那个境界了，都不好了，你还在那边那么多余啊，那个人不懂。”然后他就请释迦牟尼佛解释了，他就说，你现在太太就是你的前世的妈妈，然后你那个狗以前就是你的 grandma， 然后你现在吃那个猪就是你的爸爸，啊，你根本什么都看不出来，啊，然后还在那边对圣人不好啊，为了一点点饭啊钱啊就赶人家走这样，听懂吗？
听懂了，听懂了。
不要管了 ，OK。
谢谢师傅，
不客气。Oh my God! He said he meditate, you know. And he asked for his wife, you know, that she doesn't see light or sound. I said it's not possible. It's not possible to meditate and have no light and no sound. Just maybe she expects something more than what she has, and normally it's like that. So I explained to her maybe sometimes you see it's like empty space, or sometimes you see like daylight like this. It's also experience. Because you see, it's just like you open your eyes, you know what I mean? But actually your eyes closed. You don't have to be always the bright light, huh? Because everybody is different, and they have a different experience. And also sometimes it's not the light and the sound only, it's the change of our lifestyle, you know, our life and our standard of living and our consciousness. Sometimes even we think that we don't see light and sound, but our life changed. We became more loving, more tolerant, more understanding, and wiser in every dealing with life in every aspect. And that is also experience, you know, it's more important than to sit there and wait for light and sound, you know. When we concentrate, we hear sound anyhow, even without the method. That's for sure. So either you don't concentrate, or you have you know, light and sound, but less than you expect. Then you have to concentrate more. And also another thing is that sometimes you sit, you don't see light and sound, but people see you are having light. Yeah, it's true. Do you know that? Why are you laughing? You don't know? Yeah, it's true. But sometimes you go and some psychic people, you know, you go on the street or anywhere, and then people say, oh, you have golden aura. That means you have light. If you don't have light, your aura is black, gray or coffee color, you know? Really? That's how people distinguish between a saint and a commoner. A saint. Because the saint have golden aura. So you see the painting of Jesus and Buddha, they all have a halo, golden halo, or the whole body. Yeah. True. You don't know that? Yeah. Okay. So sometimes the light become us, you know? And then maybe you don't see, but you change. You become different person. You become a saintly person. You're more tolerant, more loving, and more patient to everybody. And you understand people more than you do before. You can forgive people easily. And then I told him a story about the Sikamoni Buddha. One time he went around for alms, yeah? And then one person, a rich man, chased him away, chased the Buddha away and scolded him. So the Buddha said, you are ignorant, idiot. Ignorant Buddha. You marry your own mother, eat your father, and here you stand around and scold me. Huh? I saw the owner of the house was very perplexed and asked for explanation. So the Buddha said to him, the wife you're marrying now is your previous life mother. And the pig that you're eating now is your previous life father. And the dog was your grandmother before. And you kick the dog, you eat your father, and you sleep with your wife, your mother. So, what do you think? You know what I mean? So the Buddha told him like that, and suddenly the owner have a realization that is true. Huh? So he became repentant, yeah, and followed the Buddha afterwards. You see, so we never know who's who. Huh? But better we don't recognize, we don't know much about past life, because actually it's just the energy that's left. It's not the whole, it's not the body, it's not the same. You see what I mean? The energy, the leftover magnetic field and the energy and the desire and the unfinished wish of the last life of that person that's left over in another body. You see what I mean? So actually it was our mother, but then it is not. You see what I mean? It is our mother, but it is not. Because when she's born again, she's mixed with another kind of energy. You see what I mean? Also this something left over, but something new. You see? I mean, it's a different body also. So we just don't go around complicating our life, you know, by messing up with the past or the future and all that. Just let it be. Whatever we have now is what we have. Huh? It's just like the brother who graduates from college. He's waiting for his time when he can retire and have nothing to do. At that time, he really will do nothing. Not even meditation, you see. Yeah? Because I said sometimes when we work hard, then our mind is tired. And then when we sit down, we meditate, we appreciate that moment better. And then we can concentrate better even. Yeah? But sometimes because a lot of people, when they study very hard in school, and they're too used to focus on books, yeah, and that's very difficult sometimes to go back inside and focus here. And that is sometimes your case, yeah? That's why every practitioners know that the more simple the mind, the easier to concentrate. So old people, you know, or mountain folks, you know, countrymen, they concentrate better than us in the city people. Because they're so used to focusing inside already. They have nothing attracted them from outside. They don't have to concentrate on driving, they don't have to concentrate on a book and all that, you know. So they're so used to with simple life, and their life are more inward than us. In the city, we even have, when we walk, we have to concentrate on the road and everybody, or else we bump into everything, in car, you know. And I just learned to drive a little bit around city. I have a license, but I can't drive very well, you know. I can't drive very well. But what's that for? No, don't do this. I just try to confess to you something. Yeah, and I still don't drive very well, you know, because that takes a lot of concentration for me when I have to concentrate outside, you know. Concentrate outside, it takes a lot of concentration. More than for you. Maybe for you driving is easier. Really, I just realized that it takes more concentration for me. Yeah, and sometimes question answer also, it tired me out because I have to concentrate more outside. More on the word and more on the people. Thing that. And that's why after session, my lecture or talking, you know, I feel tired. Especially when you ask me about spiritual question, you know, it's elevating. And it makes both of us feel very good. At least, you know, mentally. Bodily may be exhausting, but mentally you elevate it, feel good. But when people ask me, especially those material questions, you know, oh, then it can tire me for hours on end, and sometimes days afterward. Sometimes weeks. Depends on what they expect from me. Or the material kind of existence, you know, question. And it's really drag us down. And they make me have to stay there for a while until I take care of that problem. And you know, take care of material things is not very fun. For a people, for anyone who is elevated on the highest spiritual level, to have to come down to the material level of consciousness, very, very tiring. So it depends on question. You know? Sometimes people can ask me 100 or 1,000 of questions for 3-4 hours. I'm never tired. But maybe the last question, you know, the one preoccupied with material needs, you know, and desire and all that, then that really kill me on the spot. then it takes me many hours to recover, sometimes many days, really. Just one question regarding material needs and desires, then I'm very, very tired. And that's what makes me tired. Otherwise, I'm not afraid of working, I'm not afraid of question. Yeah, sometimes in a spiritual gathering, people come and fire at you with all kind of unnecessary question, you know. I cannot explain to you, because I don't really want to talk about these things. But that's what really makes you tired, you know. It's not the work, it's not the concentration, it's just a wrong level of existence. And once you are up already and have to come down again very deep, whoa, that's very tired. Just like we are human beings, we are used to breathing here in the air and free, and we walk on land. But if we have to dive into the water, okay, we can stay for a while, but not so long. Right? Even with oxygen and all that, it tires us out because of the pressure different. You understand what I mean, right? We can do that, but very tiring, right? And most people who dive into the sea, sometimes dive deep, and sometimes they come back home, they have a different disease. Very special lung or something, they call it, there is a special name for it. Do you know, any of you know? It results from water pressure and the cold, you know, and the different environment in the sea. Huh? No, pneumonia, this is common. Huh? The bend? Bend. Bend. Oh, maybe that's what it is. They have special disease, you know, and they have to need a special machine to recuperate. Yeah. See what I mean? Same to us. If we practice medical or spiritual meditation, it's you. You with your Chinese medicine. And we elevate it into a certain extent of higher consciousness, huh? And if we have to come down to a material existence sometimes for some petty problem, then we feel very tired. But luckily we have spiritual strength to come back on, remember? Luckily, so many people outside they don't have. That's why they age so fast, they're tired, and they go to the hospital so many. See? So spiritual practice for us is a bonus, huh? Yeah, so that we can escape to heaven sometimes and feel better when we come back. Of course, we can't have that every day, you know, like the brother wants to. But then at least we have some, huh? To have occasional big money better than never have it at all, right? Yeah, it's enough to spend for a while, huh? Enough. Okay. Well, it would be better if we are billionaires sometime, but not everybody can become millionaire. So we just satisfied with what we have, huh? Okay. So you see, I tell you, master or spiritual blessing is like a help we are extended in prison. Like we are in prison now, right? And our parents are rich, or our friends are rich and powerful, but we are still in prison. And they can only sometimes come in, yeah, visit us, give us a television, maybe more comfortable, maybe whatever the prison allow us. Yeah? Even at that time, we are on the process of waiting to be free, yeah. And even if we are innocent, but we're still waiting to be free. The process. So even then, our prison condition is still the same. We cannot have the freedom like the people have outside, but we do have television, maybe color, maybe bigger than television inmates, you know, the other inmates. Maybe we have more facility, we have more food, yeah? There's special food and special clothes and special other privilege than other inmates who don't have rich or powerful friends and relatives. But we are still in prison. We're just more privileged, more comfortable, that's all, understand? Oh, that's us. With the spiritual elevation sometimes. That's better than nothing. We wait for the time when we're totally free. But meanwhile, enjoy. Huh? And don't rebel with the prison ward. Yeah? God, don't rebel. Don't make trouble, because they make more trouble. Right? And then instead of going to be free, we stay longer in prison. That's why I say to you, keep the precepts. Be nice with everybody. Discharge your duty, you know, fully. But enjoy whatever blessing we have extra. You see what I mean? That's why we have to be a good person also. We can't just rebel. Even if we know heaven better, we can't go around and mess around with people in this world and the environment. Understand our condition? Good. You're very clever, intelligent, enlightened. Okay, that's it. You're missing something. Try to get to know that. Okay. So, but not about me. I mean, anything, you know. As long as you know real love is like that. Okay.